Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. New episodes out every week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast.
Welcome back to the most important part of sports, all in one place. It's I'd Have a Beer, baby. We're talking about the Giants. We're talking about the Eagles. We got the predictions, the recaps, some big teams that fell. I got a little rankings for Manny Mozz. But before we get into anything else, before Mikey Bugatti joins the building, before we get into all this, there's only one thing we need to do first. Manny Mozz, start with our beers. I'd have a beer, baby.
I'd have a beer.
Here's what I got for you today. It's looking by jug and jump by the can here. It kind of looks like a Four Loko. And after that game on Thursday, I should be drinking a Four Loko. My sorrows away. This is called Rice Krispie Boy.
Nice.
Okay, and it's a rice lager with marshmallows. Kind of sounded kind of crazy. Kind of was interested into it. And here we go. Here's my first sip. I'll let you know. That's actually crazy.
Let us all know.
That's snap, crackle, pop. That's what that sounds like. That's what that tastes like right there. This is a Rice Krispie in a drink. That's good.
I have a product of New York State Meyer Creek Brewing Company,
smooth.
Velvet Fog.
Velvet Fog. That sounds like a candle in a warm library. Or a cologne.
Not bad. Very good. Velvet Fog, Myers Creek. Pretty good. I don't think that this is probably loaded with sugar like yours is. This is not a cereal in a can, but this is pretty good. So far, so good. Velvet, Myers Creek, Velvet Fog. Let's get into these beers in this episode. Mikey Bugatti. You know what? You direct this conversation. You direct where you want to go, how much you want to go into it. I am all ears. I am ready to discuss whatever you're ready to discuss.
Really looking forward to the Eagles' next game when they play the Vikings. What's behind us now does not matter anymore. Lock in. We're doing recaps. We got to recap.
No, wait a minute.
It's Thursday night. It is 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mikey Bugatti's pumped. He's getting ready for the game. The air is crisp. It feels good out. That's good football, whether you want to be outside in the crisp, cold air. The game did not go the way Mikey Bugatti wanted. I had minimal conversations about it. I tried to keep my eyes off of it. I didn't enjoy what happened. And the Super Bowl reigning champs fell to a team that shouldn't have fallen to. Giants win. I don't even remember the score. That's how sad I was about it. I'm sure you got that written down, locked in. Yeah, he's going to bring that up quick. They didn't play well anywhere around the ball. The QB didn't run well. The running back forgot what he was doing. The wide receivers were kind of there, but the QB couldn't get the ball to the right place. There was a moment in time where one catch could have changed the entire game. Overthrown. And your team played like they were playing for the Super Bowl, which is nice. Nice that you play us that way, and it's nice because you're going to win that way. So the only positive thing that I can think of about this game is two of your players might have a concussion. They might be still playing with one, and we might not have to deal with them in 2 weeks. That's what I think. But we lost to just coined as Primetime Dart last Thursday, and Skattabo left us with some boo-boos. Guy is an animal, maybe. Did we just play terrible? Yeah, so we made him look really, really good? Yeah. And the only thing that I got enjoyment of in one moment of time is that we disrespectfully played the tush push 4 times in a row, and I laughed every single time. One time, I was like, all right, it's cool. Then we got the fresh set of downs. I was like, all right, just toss it. A.J. Brown, touchdown. Everyone. They do it again. If I was the Giants defense, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding? I would have jumped over. I would have tried to take out legs. I would have started a fight. No, they kept their cool. And what they do, come back the second half, dominate. So the update is true. The Giants played great. Sometimes the Eagles play good. Sometimes the Eagles play some kind of shit, and they played the kind of shit. And the Giants played maybe good, and that's how the game went. And deep in the fourth, when there was like 7 minutes left, and I saw we were down by like 15, I thought, if he doesn't catch this ball here, I'm probably just gonna zone out for the rest of this. And I zoned out. I blacked out. It was nice. It was actually peaceful to just not care, you know?
Nice.
That was my Thursday night. That was the Thursday night game for the Eagles. Did you happen to see the Giants game? I didn't see the Giants. I saw the Eagles game. Did you see the Giants game?
Man, it was a game and then it wasn't a game. I mean, there was points in that game where I was pacing back and forth. We were in that game, you guys were in that game, and then you weren't in that game. Giants win 34-17, just like Mikey Bugatti predicted it last week. A 30 bomb for the New York Football Giants against the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Philadelphia Eagles dropped 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Cam Skattabo, stud. Jackson Dart, stud. You made you mentioned something in the beginning. They might be both concussed. Maybe. For sure, Skattabo, the guy just leads with his head on every play. I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep this up for, but we're going to run that dog until that dog can't hunt no more. We're going to run that dog. He's a beast. It's crazy to think what just two rookies can do to a team. The amount of just energy and excitement around the team is something I haven't seen genuinely in a long time. And it's just crazy to think that you just insert literally like maybe one player, just you make a quarterback change and we're winning. We're doing everything that you're supposed to do. Instead of doing all the things that you would do to lose, we're doing the opposite. We're doing everything you need to do to win. And I couldn't believe it. That pick down in the red zone against AJ Brown got crazy. That kind of put the game away. It was great. The defense was just ridiculous. They did what they had to do. They contained Jalen Hurts, and that running game was basically non-existent. And I'll ask you to elaborate a little bit on some of those Eagles issues in the game. But yeah, as far as the Giants go, I mean, every aspect of the game was great. And last week when I talked about it, I said the way the Giants win this game, they need to limit the penalties and they need to just handle the ball on both sides of the field. And they took care of the ball. And
exactly that.
They looked great. The offense, I haven't seen the Giants score on their first 2 possessions in a long, long, long time. So when that happened, I was like, okay, at least we're not going to get embarrassed tonight. I still thought the Eagles, being the Eagles, they're going to find a way to win this game. The Giants, rookie will have rookie mistakes, something, will go the Eagles' way. And yeah, the football gods said, we're going to give you this one. We're going to give you this one. And just bully ball fashion too, because the Eagles and the 4 tush pushes that you talked about, just 4 in a row, can't stop it. Ridiculous. I'm watching that. I'm like, this is bullshit. So you know what we have to do? You got to limit. You got to keep. I think you know what the Giants did. The Giants just provided the blueprint to all the teams out there on how you can beat the Eagles. You need to pin them back on those. Our special teams was great. You need to pin them back. You need to give them a shit field position, and you need to keep the yards limited on first and second down, so they cannot just tush push or just tush push for first downs. You got to make them. You got to make them catch the ball, big passes. You got to contain the run. And the Giants, I can't believe I'm saying that. The Giants did all of that against the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs that 2 weeks ago were talking about going undefeated. Okay? They were talking about going undefeated. They were talking about running away with this division. It's crazy. We're sitting here October 14th, and the Eagles and Giants will play again in 2 weeks. What could change in that division by Halloween is insane to think about here as a Giants fan, because we just came off of week 5, Monday Night Football, and everybody we needed to lose in that division just dropped another loss. And it's the little engines that could Giants. If the Giants go in, they beat a crazy team that gave the Eagles their first loss, the Broncos this week. They get the Eagles again. They beat the Eagles. Guess what? We got the tiebreaker against the Eagles. Giants, in first place in that division. What do we? It's just crazy to even have that even be a possible scenario. How the Giants started this season off, and now here we are going into week 6, and the Giants are on the board, possibly in this magical ride, could be in first in the division by Halloween. It's just crazy to think. And I'll wrap up my recap with the Giants Eagles saying it's just great. It just was great. It was just great. Friday morning, victory morning Friday. It was just fantastic. The coffee just tasted better in the morning. It was just great. 5 weeks of football, and I really haven't watched any ESPN because it's just shredding. It was just shred fest on my team. Watched 12 hours of just sports radio and ESPN and first takes, and it was just great to just see the coming out party for the rookies. And Giants fans, you gotta remember that one. We gotta just store that one, and hopefully we can build off that. But some good things to take away there. And God, I had to roast Mike a little bit. I had to put out. I mean, he was speaking from his chest last week on the only way the Giants would win that game is if a meteor came out of the sky and just took out the first and second string. And I guess that breaking news, I guess that's what happened, and the Giants just they decided to play the game anyway.
Meteor is called Skattabo and Dart. That's what that's called. That's what that's called.
Yeah, great. That we love that. So if you haven't seen the video, go to our Instagram, go to our YouTube, go to the short. And I had to cook them up a little bit in a little clip, but all in fun. So that's my recap. Giants Eagles. Question for you before we get
hold on,
Mike.
Hold on a second. I can't let you get away with all that. This guy's sitting here with 2 wins, saying we're winning the division. First off, you're predicting. You're thinking we're losing next week against the Vikings. Okay. So we're still at 4 wins right now.
Carson Wentz
I
revenge
have that
game.
talk. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So you got to beat the Broncos, and then you play us, and then you think you go take first place, and you took us out twice, and you take us out in Philadelphia. Crazy train. Okay, let's talk there.
Crazy train, but just answer this question, yes or no. If we do all those things, where do we sit in the division?
If all the other teams in the division also don't win, you then are in first place.
So, ladies and gentlemen, come Halloween night, it's not even possible. It could be probable that the New York Football Giants come Halloween are sitting on the mountain looking down at all these teams. NFC beast.
Is Halloween a Sunday or something?
No, but by the time Halloween rolls around, it'll be 2 weeks removed. Two more football games. Yes, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's a possibility.
Anything else you want to defend your Eagles on before I start opening up this conversation to? I have some questions.
I see your situation with another situation. And pause because my computer's about to do this again right now. I see it happening. And
what is happening?
I don't know. Midway through, I'm sitting here. It just goes dark. The screen goes black. I'm still talking to you right now, but I can't see shit. You remember that one season when we were like 14-2, and then in the last half of the season, we just lost like 8 games straight, and it seemed like nothing was working?
Oh, yes. That has been in a lot of conversations recently. Yeah.
Yeah. That is what it seems like right there, because it's like, hey, there's a door in front of you with 7 keys, and you have 9 of them, and they're all the right keys, but you're deciding to use just one of them. That's it. That's all you want to do is just use one of them. And it's not working. And instead of picking up another, you're just going to continue to use that same key until it works. So it's a bit frustrating because it's like you have an all-star wide receiver core. You have a top 10 QB. You have a top 5 running back. Your O-line's top 10. What else? What are you looking for? What's missing here that you're just not piecing together? You go in and play, and it's going to sound disrespectful, lower tier teams, and you can't piece together more than 17 points. That doesn't make science. That makes no science. And science makes sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. These games I'm watching every Sunday.
It's
So
great. It's
it's
crazy.
frustrating. It's a frustrating thing. Like, and then I go and I watch the 49ers, and their team's got like fourth string players in, and they're still figuring out how to win. Here we are with our full staff and company, perfect condition, and we're like, yeah, we're not going to throw it.
I'll give you even a better example.
Sure.
Jackson Dart, rookie quarterback with practice squad wide receivers.
That's different. That's different because you need to prove you're a name for yourself because you're a rookie. You're being talked about like you are never going to win games, so you're trying to prove yourself. So your back's against the wall. You have actually nothing to lose. We have a defending champion belt. We have all our stars. We have spent tons of money on this team.
Yeah.
So if you fail, it's like for what? We just saw you do the same thing last year, and all of a sudden now you forgot how to play.
Well, that's the great thing. The Giants. That's the greatest thing the Giants have going for them because there's no expectations. There's hardly any expectations. So they could just play free, and anything they do positive this year is fantastic. So that's why I'm saying let's just say the Giants now split with the Eagles, which is the only win you get out of this playing the Giants this year. You split with us. The Giants have already exceeded. That was the game last week that you needed to absolutely stomp us out on because then we need to beat you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At the link. Okay. Now you guys absolutely have to win that game in 2 weeks. You absolutely have to win that game. And what kind of version? You know what? Everyone wants to pretend that I don't think that there's nothing really going on. I think there's a lot going on.
There's something going on.
I think there's a lot going on with that guy, A.J. Brown, and that offense that you guys have. I think there's too many personalities. I've said this years ago when that trade happened.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just hit like some type of like turmoil. It might have been 2 years ago where they started like 10-0 and then all of a sudden just
turned the switch off.
Just bounced first round. Something's going on. After the game, they asked him about this meeting that happened, maybe didn't happen. He doesn't recall any meeting, but it happened. But apparently there was a meeting with Jalen Hurts, Saquon, and A.J. Brown, and he doesn't recall any meeting. Something's going on. And I don't know the specifics, but I think the Eagles can't even get rid of A.J. Brown if they wanted to because of the contract that he signed. I don't know the details of it, but I think, I think they got to make this work.
I don't think they have interest in getting rid of him, but I do see like the cracks in the ceilings, and I hate that. And
you don't think there's maybe like a catalyst to this team at all?
I think if you were to go sit down A.J. Brown for next game and see how that game goes, that would be the way to go about it. That's never going to happen. That's never, unless he doesn't play next week because he's a little hurt or he has a tummy ache or he stubbed his toe. And then we see, and then they win, and Jahan Dotson gets like 200 yards. Then maybe we're like, all right, maybe this guy, we don't need him. Yeah. But I don't see that possible. And next game when we play you, no, we can't just win. We need absolute domination. We need like Jackson Dart to throw like 4 interceptions. We need to put up like 500 yards. We need to absolute dominance over you for you to see like, yeah, you caught us, but that was a fluke. This is actually what was supposed to happen. Got it. So if we win and we beat you by 1, I count that as a loss. You need to come in and look around and all around you. It's like you need to come in and you are Mufasa, and the things around you is the stampede coming down the tunnel, and there's nowhere for you to go, and we take you down and carry you, and that's the only way that game shows up positive for them. If we come in and just kind of win, it's gonna be a tough season.
Yeah, it's a lot larger of a game, a lot more at stake than I think you or I would have thought.
No,
this second matchup between the Giants Eagles would be now, being in the position that both of these teams are in. Crazy. It's crazy. If I feel good. I feel great on this side. Like I said, I feel great because like even if you guys beat us, we got one. And we didn't just get one. We got one. We put up 30 points. Nobody picked us. Nobody picked the Giants. It was just they had all these things. So we got one. Whether you want to call it a fluke or whatever you want to call it. I mean, Was it a fluke that the Eagles have lost 2 in a row? When's the last time they've done that?
It's been a while.
Been a long time.
Oh,
Been a long time. So I ask you, what's the issue? You tell me. What did you even tell me? Do you guys think maybe you're
we have analysis paralysis. I think we have all the right tools. We're just not using them because we're unsure which way to go.
Mm.
But last season we had them all. We're like, oh, today we're going to throw. Tomorrow we're going to run. Right now I'm going to run. And right now I'm going to throw. And now we're just like, we don't know what to do. Maybe it's new offensive coordinator every goddamn season. That's probably what it is. This guy's like, and for me, I've never been an offensive coordinator. But my first guess, just to guess out there, the book that you used last year and where you won the Super Bowl, maybe open that book up. I don't know. Maybe take some notes.
See,
I don't know.
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot about that, and that was a point that I wanted to drill home. And I don't know. I have really nothing to back this up, but that was a conversation that people were having on TV following this game last week. Is maybe that is the problem with the Eagles. Maybe the Eagles thought that they could just rely on doing these few things because it worked for them last year.
Yeah, but they're not.
Maybe their planning and execution, like maybe they're not. Like Jalen Hurts is hardly ever under the hardly ever. He's always in shotgun. He's like always in shotgun this year.
He is.
Okay.
But that gives him the advantage because if you come at him, he can run. He has time to throw, but he doesn't even throw. So it doesn't. You're going to piss me off. It doesn't even check out. It doesn't even check out.
So like maybe last year was last year. They lost some players last year. Okay. They lost some offensive linemen last year.
Yeah, they did, but he still has time.
He's got time, but if the Giants win against the Broncos next week and the Eagles lose to the Vikings and then the Giants go to the link to play the Eagles again, oh my word. Is that going to be looking extra dicey for the Philadelphia Eagles and Mikey Bugatti? Ooh.
It's tough for me to see that vision because the vision I see, which is reality, is we're in first place right now. The next closest team is 2 games behind us. We play the Vikings, who are kind of they're all right team. They got a guy we used to have. We dropped him, and we won the Super Bowl the very next year. So I don't feel like I don't really think it's a revenge game for him anymore. He's kind of over that. But we do play away, Carson Wentz is in the house, okay? I think now we're more pissed than ever. We have to come in and win. We must.
So meteors taking out the Vikings. You guys are going to just have to beat them straight up?
This is going to be fundamental, perfect football by us. You're going to see an elite game by us, and then they're going to say, where was this team last week? That's what they're going to say on the announcers. And what I will see from – who do you guys play this week?
The Broncos.
Never heard of them. The Broncos are going to – Bo Nix is coming in and giving you guys the juice. He's going to give you can lay down the hammer. He's going to do the job for us, take you out, and then when we come see you, the game won't even matter. That's a vision I see. We come in 5 wins. You're still stuck at 2, and this pipe dream of playoffs, first place,
crazy.
It goes away before Halloween and is a ghost. Perfect time, and it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know, but it just
that's what I like to see.
You like to see that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That you're hyped about this, but what I am hyped about is we still get to go to playoffs at the end of the season, and you, Mike.
As of today, you still have playoffs.
As of today, so let's talk today. I'm going to playoffs for sure. I'm definitely in the top 10 teams that could win the Super Bowl.
Still are. That's why a 30 burger against you guys makes it feel even much better. Even much when you're speaking all these facts to me about you guys are still like the top 3 team. Yeah. You're still the reigning Super Bowl champs. You're probably still going to the playoffs. You still got top 5 talent in every position. And it's just.
I will tell you this though.
Tell me.
And this is what I learned this weekend.
What did you learn?
And this is why I think we're all gonna. Yeah, we're all going to love this season. Every fan of any team. There is no team in the NFL right now that is unbeatable. There is no team that I look at and I'm like, shit, I'm afraid to play them. Because there are holes in every team. 49ers in the top 10 teams. They have like 6% of their starting roster.
Right.
The Lions look incredible, but they lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The playoffs are running through the Bills. The
No.
Patriots look like they're right there, and the
Baker
Bills just
Mayfield
lost to
and
the
Tampa
Falcons.
Bay look
Baker Mayfield and
he's
Tampa, they
got
look
nobody.
amazing. So
Yeah.
does that. So what I'm saying, like we beat the Buccaneers, but we can't beat you. This doesn't check out.
Mhm.
So whatever team you're a fan of right now, that's within the 3 wins or higher, you can go anywhere you want. If you don't have 3 wins or higher, I probably would just check out.
Well, by the time we play
How,
the
how many times you
Eagles,
guys? What's up?
by the time we play the Eagles again,
Yeah.
we will have 3 wins, and we might be going on a 4-win streak to take.
You heard it here first, folks.
We could be. Listen,
Could they?
why
You know
not?
what? You
Tell
could
me
be.
why not. Tell me why not. Why can't you? You just laid it out where that's why football's great. Sunday, you never know.
Anybody could beat anybody.
It's any given Sunday.
Any
so it was
given
great.
Sunday.
Yeah. So yep. My prediction: Giants, Broncos. I'm going to build on the momentum. I think
Okay.
the Giants build on the momentum. They beat the Broncos, and then we face the Eagles again in 2 weeks. What about you? Who you guys play the Vikings? You think you are getting the win? Is it going to be clean? Is it going to be ugly?
They are an up and down team as this current moment, and now that we've been lost twice in a row, I think the left hand got slapped. Okay, that hurt. We needed that. The right hand got slapped. Okay. Now it's time to stand up with just our feet and no longer using our hands to pop back up. This is a game where we stand up here and show why we won the Super Bowl. Because if we don't win this game, this Fugazi reality that you've somehow concocted that the NFC becomes wide open again becomes a reality. And football Sundays come a nightmare, which I don't want to see. I like, and it's so nice and comfortable to have a 2-game lead. Eagles beat the Vikings, and our defense shows up way larger than our offense. And Carson Wentz looks like the Carson Wentz too early in the season where he was tossing interceptions after interceptions. And our defense gets one. Remember those defensive plays we were playing? It's going to be a big defensive game. So Eagles win that game, and we take those giant balloon and make it a little just a little smaller.
Just okay. Wait, last thing on the Eagles. What do you think is the worst part about the team?
The Eagles?
Yeah.
It is. You're not going to catch me insulting my team.
What do you think is the worst part about the team? Is it the defense or the offense?
You'll never hear me insult something on my side of the table, okay?
Tell me.
I can give you things that aren't going right, but I will never insult.
No, that's not what I asked.
What is something I don't like about the team right now? They're all individually progressing on a different page. Okay? Sounded positive, but it's a little negative.
You think the Eagles could possibly be one of those teams, too, that it's just like this guy's only a star because this guy elevates him, and this guy's only a star because this person elevates this person? And then, so if those things aren't happening, then we really get to see the true colors of this person, and maybe he's not as talented as everyone thought. And then now that guy's not doing good, so this guy's got to pick up the load, and now this guy can't carry everybody on his shoulders, so that's not working. Could it be something like that? I don't know.
Maybe, but we pieced together this team. You're making it sound like we put them all together all at once and made it figure out. We got Jalen Hurts. We got Devontae Smith. We got Dallas Goedert. We had Zach Ertz, but we had Dallas Goedert. And then we got A.J. Brown. And then we got Saquon. So it's like Jenga block, Jenga block, Jenga block, Jenga block, Jenga block, super high tower. It's kind of wobbling, but it's the highest tower out there right now. Stop adding Jenga blocks and don't take one from the bottom and just keep it going. But right now it's wobbly, and somebody just took out a block from the mid-level, and you guys just took out a block from the bottom. So there's, and it's not the middle piece. You took out the left piece, so we're kind of leaning.
Yeah.
That is how I feel it is right now.
Vikings out there. You can put them out of their misery this weekend. You could take
put
out
a nice
that
nail in the coffin.
You could take out that last block and just watch. Just watch. So that's it. I'll just thanks for taking your medicine. It was that's what happens. Rivalry games. I haven't been on the winning side of that in a while, so it felt good. And yes, we'll see them again in 2 weeks. Giants, Broncos next week, Eagles, Vikings next week.
Yeah.
Crucial games. Crucial games. A lot tighter than I think anybody wanted it to be, even though it's still 2 games, but it feels like the margin should be so much bigger than 2 games, but it's not. So that's why it's exciting. But
We will
enough of
see.
that.
We will
Enough
see.
of that. NFC beasts are back. Enough of that. What else? What else would you like to discuss here?
I want to talk about another NFC team that's sneaky. Sneaky
Ooh, I
good.
like sneaky teams.
Sneaky good. I feel like people don't talk about them enough. I feel like people think they're not going anywhere. Falcons are 3-2. Hold on. Take down the Bills 24-14. Hold on.
Last
Michael
night.
Penix puts up 250 yards, a touchdown. Hold on. Both their running backs score a touchdown. Hold on. Drake London goes off for 160 yards. And they're only 2 games behind the Buccaneers, but really they'd be in first place in many other divisions.
Right.
Uh-oh. And they go to play the 49ers, who are very banged up. They win that game, and they're right behind the Buccaneers. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good team. And
Right.
at the end of that game, they're chanting, na, 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 na. Hey, hey, which I love. I love when that's one of my favorite chants. To the Bills, who think they're undefeated, and now the 2 top reigning teams are 0-4 over the last 2 games each. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out Atlanta, man. That's good to see. They haven't really been relevant in a while, so it's good to see. Maybe they got their quarterback. They might. I mean, yeah, the Buffalo Bills. I mean, if I'm a Buffalo Bills fan at this point too, I am nervous. I don't know what's going on. It's Josh Allen did not have a good game. The defense had a horrible game. And yeah, luckily for me, for fantasy football, the person I was playing had Josh Allen, so that helped me out. He didn't really put up that many points, a few interceptions. Yeah, Buffalo. I mean, it's just like you said. I mean, all the teams that were projected to, were no doubters. Super Bowl, we're running through that Super Bowl or bust this year. We're going into week 6, and it's very open. No one's really eliminated unless you're the Browns, I think.
Or the Jets.
Or the Jets.
Let me put this in perspective for you. You're going to love this. I'm sure you weren't even looking on this side. Patriots are in first place, 4-2.
Crazy.
Bills are in second, 4-2. Bills go to play the Panthers, who just beat the Cowboys with 30 points. Patriots go to play the Titans, who only have 1 win. Tell me who wins that division now. Patriots that no one was looking at? I guarantee nobody had the Patriots at the top of that division. Nobody. And here they are doing better than us if they're beating teams like that.
And listen, it's October 14th, 2025, and we're talking about how the New England Patriots are all the way back in that division. All the way back. And yeah, Bills, what the hell? You better get a grasp on this before it is too late. Just for even playoff hopes at this point. You guys are going to be a wild card team trying to sneak in.
That'd be crazy.
When the Super Bowl was supposed to be running through Western New York and Highmark Stadium last year before they get out of there and they go across the street to their new facility. Yeah, everything is shaking up, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see. We're seeing it firsthand in the NFC, and then you got the AFC over there with the Patriots now, surprising a lot of people. So, it's great. I mean,
it's great.
One guarantee is football will be on this week, and we're going to get some winners and we're going to get some losers.
That is for sure.
Yeah, all right. Well, that was good. Something else I don't know if you've seen is Kyle Murray posted a picture on Instagram recently, and he got a dog.
Okay,
cool. He got a dog, Pitbull. He got. So okay. We rescued a Pitbull in our family a while back. Shout out Rocky, he was the best. Kyle Murray, though, it's just interesting choice. He's wearing a jersey. You want to take a shot in the dark of what jersey he's wearing?
Not a Cardinal jersey, by the way you're saying that.
You want to maybe tell the listeners your guess, or do you want to
I'm
give
going
me
to
a
go
number?
outside the division. Somebody maybe. What's the name of the dog?
I don't know what the name of the dog's name is.
My guess is the Colts.
No, so I don't think you a quarterback. You got yes, it's a quarterback. It is an NFL team, but it is a Michael Vick jersey that he's wearing.
That's
See what I'm doing?
hilarious.
See
I
what he
love
did
that.
there?
Why should
Yeah.
I shouldn't put that together quicker?
Yeah.
That's
So
hey, he did his
interesting
time.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice there with the Michael Vick jersey.
That's so funny.
Not saying anything more than just interesting choice that he's wearing a Michael Vick jersey and he's posing with, I hope that that's his dog and not just a dog that they just are taking a photo shoot with. Maybe
if you're listening and you don't get that, go ahead and Google Mike Vick dogs and then take a look back at that photo.
Pit bulls specifically, if you're really getting lost. Yeah, so I saw that and I was like, oh, let me see, let me share that with Mikey Bugatti and see if he heard anything about that. So Kyle Murray making some headlines. Kyle Murray making some headlines. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, but I mean, football.
Not what I'm putting my dog in, I'll tell you that. I would dress my dog up in a Halloween okay, Halloween's coming up soon. Forget about people costumes. What do you like for the funniest dog costumes you see? I'll give you an example. I like when they do the lion's mane and it's a small innocent dog and it's running down the hallway and it just looks like a ferocious lion. That always makes me laugh, especially if it's a fat dog and it just kind of like rolls. What are other costumes you've seen?
Any Halloween costume that you can put your dog in that gives it arms, so when it runs down the hallway, it looks like it's swinging its arms back and forth. Like I've seen one online. It's like a UPS delivery guy. He's holding like a package in its hand, and it's just shaking coming down the hallway. Great. So think anything like that looks good. We never really dressed our dog up.
Oh, Rocky.
So I don't have.
You didn't give him gloves?
No, we tried to give him booties once before for his feet, and it was one of those things where like he just felt like it was like that lava game where you couldn't step on the floor. All of a sudden, they
do those huge steps for no reason.
He didn't know how to use his feet all of a sudden, and we were like, Rocky, it's just
walk.
Just walk normally. So we would the booties no good on our dog, but Halloween's coming up. Are you going to dress up for Halloween this year?
Every year, always until I'm 99, and I'll dress, and then I'll make my wheelchair into Professor X. I'll do that then. Yeah, I think I'm doing Bad Boys with one of my friends, and I'm Marcus, and I can just show up. And anytime someone comes to the front door, I'm like, "Who's this Reggie mother? At my door? We trying to take my daughter out?"
Yeah.
And then my friend Mike Lowry's gonna come out and be like, "Who at the door?" with the bottle of champagne, and we got a whole bit. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, motherfucker, you look 30.
You look 30. He's like, I'm 15. You look 30. Yeah.
It's like I'm 15, sir. Yeah, that's good. Well, I really hope you guys nail that, and you guys have somebody record that and send it our way. That would be great to see.
That's gonna be good.
I think we're dressing up as referees because I think we're actually going to a football game. So
nice.
We're going we're going to Syracuse, North Carolina, and earlier in the year,
Syracuse. Sorry. I thought you meant like Syracuse in North Carolina. Like there's a city over there. I'm like, wow, you just fucking love Syracuse everywhere, huh?
Yeah. There's Syracuse is in Charlotte, North Carolina. No, Syracuse, the football team, the school is hosting North Carolina, and. Why is this? I would probably never go to this game, but it's interested to go to this game this year because of the head coach, who is Bill Belichick. But backstory on this: earlier in the year, probably around like summertime, I saw this game on the schedule. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, this is gonna go to this game. It's gonna be big time. Tickets were like outrageous. I don't think North Carolina has won a game yet, so the tickets are like $13 now. Okay. And also Syracuse football isn't necessarily the best program either. So not as desirable as everyone probably thought that this game would be. So the ticket prices have dropped like 75%, which is good for us.
Good for you.
So I'm going with a few buddies. We're going to dress up as referees and
you need at least minimal 10 to 15 yellow flags that you're tossing all throughout the game. Just like, bro, toss it on the field. Make sure there's a delay. I want to make sure I see it on TV. Refs go to a local game, ruin the game with too many flags. Players don't know what's real, what's not, and do fake whistles halfway through the play, and just to see if they stop playing.
If
that
they
would be iconic.
If they let us bring all of that stuff in, okay?
I'd
if
hide
they
it
let
anywhere
us bring in whistles and flags through the gates, how many flags do you think we'll be able to throw before we get exited out of the game?
2. 1, because I think one it gets on the field. It's at the wrong time. They take it off. Whatever. It's a fluke. Second one, they're like, all right, someone's doing this, and they're gonna. You better hope there are more people dressed like refs. It'd be funny if you got like 50 people dressed as ref all around the stadium. That'd be great. The whistles, you could ruin the whole game.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a no-go on the whistles unless I absolutely somehow like hide that in my sock and bring it in. Don't know if they're going to let me bring in whistles. I do have flags, like the referee, the
little ball.
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah. We got I think I personally have 5 flags.
Okay. So, he has the used ref outfit from the Giants Super Bowl win in his closet.
Yeah, I have it hung up. And I'm actually the ref on the sideline during the tush push that are no calls every time the call starts.
That's good.
All the time.
It's all good.
Yeah, nothing. I ain't seen nothing. So I got 5 flags. It's gonna be 3 of us guys dressed up. We're going with some ladies. They already bowed out. They told us they will not be referees with us. So
are they going to be cheerleaders, or are they just not going to pair together at all?
I have no idea. I have no fun is what I'm hearing from the corner, from the women's side. It just sounds like no fun. And then you got the men over here, fun. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have a few cocktails and I'll get a little frisky and I'll try to hit Bill Belichick or his girl with a flag on the play.
Yeah, flag on the play. Too young.
Too young. Too young. She's like 70 years younger than you, brother.
Her shoes light up. Yeah, that'd be good.
Everybody's upset with Bill Belichick with that, but
what happened in this country?
Guy's a winner. Guy's a winner.
Yeah.
All right? The guy's a winner. You know, that's what winners get.
Yeah.
Winners get trophies.
6-time Super Bowl champion. He's dating a 27-year-old. We used to be excited about this thing. What happened?
Charlie Sheen, in the words of Charlie Sheen, winning.
Yeah.
All right, so leave the man alone, okay? Leave the man alone. But I actually heard that North Carolina is trying to maybe move away from Bill Belichick. Apparently, it's not working out. I don't think they have any wins.
Tickets are $10.
Yeah, it's not working out. So Halloween coming. Giants could be head of that division come Halloween. Halloween could just be great.
Could be great.
Could be great.
Be fun.
Could be fun. Could be a lot of fun.
Could be fun.
Could be a lot of fun. But anything else you want to get into tonight before we get into some beers?
Yeah. I got this ranking for you.
Sure.
My friend brought it up to my attention the other day. He must have saw it on a video because no one's just coming. My friend's just shooting these great pod opportunities for me.
I like it.
Once he figured it out that me and you did this, he's like, I have ideas. I was like, okay.
Shout out friends. Yeah, we'll take any ideas.
We'll take
DM us some ideas if you're listening.
Yeah. And it kind of went along with the Falcons and the Bills when they did the na 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 na, hey. He then asked me, Mike, there's a ton of songs that do na 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 in them. What are the top 5 that you think that go that way? So I'm gonna shoot some songs at you that have some na 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 in it, and you're gonna rank them blindly, and I'm gonna set you up to fail. So
thanks.
You're welcome,
buddy.
Here we go. First one on there is just like I said, na 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 na, hey, goodbye, from Remember the Titans,
right?
Because that's the best time.
I'm gonna go just because I feel like there's so many more better than this. I feel like that is just like that's like the blueprint, and then all these other people took it and ran with it. I'm gonna go 5.
5 at the bottom. Okay, no problem. All right. Next one is you're in the bar, you're drunk, this comes on, all your friends are around. It's
perfect.
All the small things. And then it's na 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 na.
Yeah,
all right, where are we at there?
Yeah, I was going to say
a good one.
When in that song does it go? But then yes, there it is. Yeah. 3. Gonna put it in the middle.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, this one is I just like this one. I don't know. I used to listen to this
Good.
when I was a kid. It was getting jiggy with it, na 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 na, getting jiggy with it, na
Yeah.
na. It's a classic
That's
2000s.
that's who you're gonna be for Halloween, right? Or that's your
Yeah,
buddy's gonna
no,
be.
that's Mike
Halloween.
Lowry. Yeah,
Oh,
that's another
wow.
one. Yeah,
Everyone want to be like Mike.
it won't be like Mike. Switch. Yeah,
Getting jiggy with it. I'm going 4.
4. Yeah, all
Yeah.
right. And this one's good just because how many na 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 nas are in it, and it's and it's Hey Jude, na 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 na, and it's like Judy, Judy, Judy now, na 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 na. Yeah.
I'm going 2 for that one.
2. You saved the
feel
best
like
for last. You're
I
gonna
knew it.
love this one.
Here we
You're
go.
gonna love this one.
Hit me.
For sure, this is your best one. I know it fits you perfectly. And it goes, here comes the hot stepper, na 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 na, hot stepper, na 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 na. Because you like that type of music, so that checks out.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't know that one?
Na 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 na
Yeah.
na na.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
Na.
Here
So you
come
got
the
number 1, na 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 na
Yeah.
na 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 na. Hey Jude, na na na. All the small things, na 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 na, and then getting jiggy with it, na 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 na, and then na na na. Goodbye. So many ways you can say na na na. It's crazy.
This never once crossed my mind.
It didn't until I saw the game. My friend was like, a lot of songs use na na na. And I go, yeah. He's like, can you think of others? And then my mind exploded. I was like, I have so many. What do you got?
I have another one. It's na 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 na. Put your hands in the air. In tonight. Oh na na na.
Tonight. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. Oh na na na. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I gotta think of one more. Hold on.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. There's a bunch out there. I think I looked them up before. There's one with Pink. It's like na 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 na.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have.
I'm
some
gonna
fun.
start a fight.
Yeah. So
na, 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 na.
Yeah.
So what?
And then there's the crowd favorite. If you went from high school from 2008 to 2012, and it was na 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 from High School Musical. And he's like, we're
I don't know that one.
soaring, we're flat. Which who doesn't like that one?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
But I never realized there were so many songs that were just utilizing 2 letters, just repeated over and over for a portion of their song.
I feel like that's just like, who wouldn't put, like, na 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 na, come on, bum, bum,
There's
bum,
another one.
Bum, 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 bum. Those are just.
There's another one.
I could sit here and go to an open mic night and be like, all right, we're gonna do na na nas, and you're gonna scream the song out, and I could be up there for 40 minutes, and people will be like, I love that song.
Yeah, it's because it could be 12 different songs.
It could be 12 different songs.
It's just the longest set ever. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you, friend, whoever did that. Thank you for that. I never once sat there and actually thought about all the songs that repeat.
Na-na-nas.
Na. Yeah.
And your number 1 is Here Comes the Hot Stepper. Na, na,
Yeah. That's a good
one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right.
Well, I've been sipping over here while we've been talking about these na-na-nas. I'm getting pretty thirsty. What have I been drinking tonight? Let me take you all the way through it. It's Rice Krispie Boy with an OI because it's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch who's saying it. And it's brewed at the Westbrook Brewing Company in South Carolina, which doesn't have Syracuse in it. So here we go. Let me tell you about it and take you right through it. I'm going to be honest. I pumped it up way too much before. Now that I'm deeper into it, it's not for me. If you like something sweet, you like sugar, this is for you. I unfortunately don't like sugar. So am I having this at dinner? No, I'm not having this at dinner or dessert. Am I having this at a tailgate? No, I might have it in my cooler and I'm like, yeah, I bought a 4-pack. I messed up. You want one? 1 through 10. Sorry, Rice Krispie Boy. This is maybe a 3.5. Because this got me. This was cool. And I was like, could be a nice beer. Maybe I can taste the snack apple pop. Nah, it just tastes like sugar. So Rice Krispie Boy, 3.5.
Yeah, it almost looks like just something like a novelty. Like something that you would just maybe keep on display. not really that good. Not surprised that you're not going to have that at any of those things. I, on the other hand, have the Myers Creek Brewing Company Velvet Fog.
Oh,
Yes.
it just sounds smooth.
It is very smooth.
Get in there, take a sip, take us through the gauntlet. Are you having it at dinner?
It tastes like the Giants will win the next 2 games.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
it tastes like.
So not good.
So very good. Once it hits your lips, it's just like Cam. I just taste Cam Skattabo. I'm like 10 touchdowns in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's crazy what happens. I don't know what Myers Creek you're putting in these beers, but what? The Giants #1? Nah. Put your hands in the air if you're winning tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Myers Creek Velvet Fog. 7-7. Having it at dinner, having it at a tailgate. Very good. Smooth. I like it a lot. Let me give you a little bit more. Hazy pale ale with orange peel citrus. It's very good. 6.5%. It is a product of New York, which I assume means it's brewed in New York State. So we love that. Shout out this shout out New York State, shout out. So Velvet Fog, Myers Creek 7-7. Let's get out of here. Mikey Bugatti.
Let's get out of here. We went through everything important about the Giants and Eagles game. We're looking forward to the
Let's go Giants out there, everybody. Let's go Giants. How did we do this? What was it? All right, well, let's go Giants, but let's do an Eagles chant.
Here we go.
Giants win. Giants win. And yes, thank you for tuning in. Giants fans, if you're listening to this podcast, absolutely slam the like button. This podcast has been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming here. We finally did it. I cooked Mikey Bugatti on a little clip that I posted on our social media of him talking smack before the game, and then I had to give him a little bit of his medicine on Friday morning. So yeah, football's on this weekend. Big games, close games, tighter in the division, which makes this podcast even more enjoyable to listen to. Follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Share this episode with a friend, like and subscribe. And Mikey Bugatti, any final words?
Thanks for joining us in the only place where you're getting the most important part of sports. We gave you everything you needed to hear. We gave you the sports, the fun, the hilarity, the humor, and the beers. So everybody out there, na. Goodbye. Manny Mozz. I'd have a beer.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.